Okay, so we are going to go through Module 39, which is the Biomass and Solar Energies and Hydroelectric Power module. And some things that you need to know. First of all, just to kind of remind you that for each of the different energy sources, you should know what it is, how do we get this energy, and then what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages, and what sort of impacts do these things have on the environment and on economics as well. Okay, so you should understand what biomass is and where it comes from and how do we use it. This information about biofuels is not as important. Do understand, though, that we can make biofuels from biomass. So that's important, but memorizing like exactly what biodiesel is and all of that, ethanol, you should know kind of what they are, but you don't have to memorize everything that the unit or that the module goes into in the reading. Then we move on to solar energy. And so understanding what solar energy is, here the term is passive solar energy and active solar energy, making sure that you understand the difference between those two. And then the technologies that have been created to harness solar energy as far as active solar energy goes is really important. And so make sure you understand what a photovoltaic cell is or a PV cell. That's important information to know. Again, like I've already mentioned, understanding the difference between passive versus active. Another technology would be this concentrated solar thermal electricity generator. That's something that's good to know about. And then understanding, like I said, the benefits and the drawbacks of these active solar energy systems is important. Then that kind of is it with solar energy. That's pretty much what you need to know about solar. Then we move into hydroelectric power and how do we generate that and what are its environmental effects. So that's a really important question that you should be able to answer after reading this. Now it is going to talk about a couple of different types of hydroelectric power systems, and so that's really important to know. And as usual, understanding how we take the energy that we have in moving water, which is that kinetic energy, and how do we then turn that into electricity, that's important to know. Okay, and then moving on, information about sustainability, like how do we sustainably use hydroelectric power? That's an important topic here, and then that pretty much wraps up Module 39. And so I'll see you back here next time for Module 40.